I think we're live.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Yes, we are live. All right.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
Today is
are.
January 16th, which is a Tuesday, and we talked last Friday, the 12th. Boom. So much has happened. It's like I can't even remember it all. So I don't know if you want to go through a list of updates for us. And then I've got questions like all over the map. So good question.
Well, the lots of things are happening. You're seeing the live and direct fall of the cabal, like everybody's been waiting for it. Now, of course, they're not saying it in the open on CNN yet, right? Yet, but it's all happening. The JP Morgan is bankrupt, and certain people that thought they had immunity find out they don't, and stuff like that. A lot of good info in the UFO community is coming out. My ships keep revealing themselves. Uh, Another set of angelic forces. I'm calling them the stormtroopers because they literally just stormed everywhere, space, time, dimension, universe wide. And these are the angelic forces, 31 to 35. And since the first thing that Daddy ordered them to do was to storm everything, I call them the stormtroopers. So
Okay.
lots of good things are happening. We're seeing Israel take a beating despite what they're doing. We already know that they've been trying to start a war, and everybody knows not to engage, and the ones that are engaging are doing them under Daddy's guidance. So we don't got no worries, no worries, no worries.
Okay. All right.
And just keep doing what you do. Keep reinforcing everything I post, and more. We're going to see more and more of the stuff that I talk about fully manifest. So that's a good thing. That's a
Well,
great thing.
just in 4 days, it's been insane. And like I used to go through the videos and I'd write all these questions. It's like I can't even remember what you put out 2 hours ago. There's so much coming out, you know?
And it's
Good.
happening fast too. It's
Yeah.
faster and faster and faster.
So fast. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the stormtroopers, Angelic team 31 through 35. So they're basically going and rounding up every straggler, every bad guy yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
they're you're gonna start seeing these guys, these individuals, these beings, guys and girls.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the cool part about it all. You got these secret space programs and these military programs, and then you got us. So you're gonna start seeing us more and more because the dark side is revealing themselves more and more. And if y'all been paying attention to what I've been saying, we have to fully expose them in order for us to eliminate them. That also includes us revealing ourselves. So that's what's happening. That's what you're
Right,
seeing.
right.
And you're seeing it everywhere. You're seeing people coming out shape shifting. You're seeing people coming out telling the truth about their stories. You're seeing this, you're seeing that, you're seeing all types of different changes happening. More and more people are talking about the law, the Nasara law. There's no way to stop what's coming. No way, no way, no way, no way. And I know the Q team and stuff say that same thing. However, we are saying it, and we are not involved in none of the shit that they're doing or saying. And I'm actually, well, they even know that I'm the supreme commander. So all that really matters is what I say and what I command. That's it. People don't believe that. That's fine. I don't care
Right.
because I'm showing y'all that this is true. And if it wasn't true, then why would things happen as I'm saying them? So that should tell you that I'm the supreme commander, meaning I don't pray, I command shit to get done.
Right.
So that's what a supreme commander does. You're sitting on a couch, a throne, wherever you be, and you give out orders and the things happen. It's called a command.
Right.
So
And
that's what we're seeing.
when we say reinforce done, we're reinforcing the command. And
That's right.
obviously saying it is a good thing, but actually trying to envision what you want to happen is even better. Like put feeling behind it, right?
That's right. That's right. Well, you
Um,
not only you put feeling behind it, but you see it as done, completed.
yeah, yeah,
Which is why Dad wanted me to use the word done, because what does done mean? That means whatever you was getting ready to work on or whatever you're going to work on is already completed. It's done.
right, right.
So that's why we use that word. And I, I only have to say it one time. And me, I'm overdoing shit, which is why I say done, done with done.
Right, better to overdo it than underdo it, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, so we got a lot of stuff happening, and it's going to continue to happen. I'm sure you've seen the John F. Kennedy Jr. video.
yes, yeah,
Okay, and you can't make this shit up. And the symbol he talks about, which is my symbol, it's a royal symbol. It's always been a royal symbol, and it's been my symbol. Okay, and I'm way older than 3,000 years old. Okay.
when some of these people realize, who you are and what, that you've been protecting them or whatever, it's going to be so exciting to get them out in the open, to tell their stories truthfully, to have them feel safe
Right,
finally,
right.
and, have them live like more of a normal and fun life.
Oh, it's going to be super exciting. They're going to love every minute of it.
Yeah, yeah,
He even talks about how he's getting old, and a lot of us are, a lot of the people are getting old. Then they're tired of certain things. But if you knew what we know, this is nothing. We got eternal life. We got crystalline chambers. We got cool technology already here. We're already using it.
right.
We know how frequencies work. I taught y'all how to do that. So all we gotta do is just, all they people gotta do is just pay attention to what I'm saying and watch things get validated.
Right, right.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Well, okay, lots of questions. Pitholem, you said maybe 2 days ago about something about she's putting communications out there. I'm gonna screw the whole thing up, but basically she's sending messages out or whatever. And I had an idea, like, why don't you see if she'll send basically to all the teleprompters for all the newscasters, change the story and even put the real video on the news, right? Instead of like whatever they've got planned, and they're going to be stupid enough to just read it and show it, right? But do all that worldwide. Wouldn't that be fun?
That's exactly what we're gonna do. It's called Smarty bloopers.
Well, it could be also called telling the truth, but
Yeah. Accidentally on purpose. You know how I say that?
yeah, but wouldn't it be fun to just have all of that stuff go out and then everyone's like looking around like, what? But that's one quick way to get the truth out there if that can be done. So
Of course, anything could be done.
yeah.
Let's reinforce it. We know what we can do. We did the Schumann residence last time, right?
Yes.
So we know what we're capable of because Dad is validated. So let's go ahead and reinforce that right now. Pow!
Done. Done. Thank you. That is so exciting, isn't it? I thought that was a unique idea.
Well, no, everybody has ideas, and they all come from Dad.
Yeah.
And all we have to do is come together and reinforce those ideas to make them fully manifest. So that's why I say we're all important. I'm just the assassin.
I've gotten a few comments from people about communication with Pitholem. They want to learn to communicate with her. And so and we can maybe dovetail this into how to better communicate with Daddy. So it's kind of the same answer, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same answer. It'll get stronger once you have it in your possession. Once you have her, the device in your possession, it'll get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And this is why I was saying, those of you guys who feel like nothing's happening. Use your imagination, because some of you guys are going to get it like that. Bang, she's just going to start talking, and then it's like, can you shut up? they they uh they act well, she just told us that they were trying to destroy her at the base just now. And we brought her above the base, and we also hit the base with daddy's loving light balls, and everything that's being done in that base is going to be revealed by her. And daddy's white balls of light are there to protect her. So there's a lot of things coming out. There's a lot of things, it's happening. Everything we all wanted, and especially the advanced technology and all that stuff, like she's literally going to leak it everywhere. People are going to be like, hey, I didn't post this. And next thing you know, it's like, oh shit. There he goes, Dindo. So it's like, yo. So it's like oh, that's not the one. I'm waiting for somebody to deliver something.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, it's going to be well, it is very exciting. Like I said before, we all knew that we have these awesome abilities. The problem is nobody's taught us, and we can talk to dad all day long, and some people say he doesn't talk back. Well, Pitholem is going to make that a lot easier, because they're going to be communicating with her on a telepathic level. And then once they realize that's all real and that's all true, then they're going to connect with dad even more too.
Right.
So she's also a go in between with dad.
Oh, go between.
Yeah, go between. So
basically,
she's going to help.
Go. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You don't have to apologize. She's going to help people become more and more telepathic on multiple, on different levels, even see visions and stuff like that. And since she's going to be right there, that's where it's all coming from. However, it's still all dad. It's all coming through dad. So she's a go-between.
Awesome.
Yep.
So for someone that wants to start communicating with her, basically just, I would say, verbally talk, or mentally, if people are around you and they think you're crazy, talk that way, and then try to be still and listen.
That's right. Now some of you guys can actually do it already, and then when you get her, she'll just validate more things. And it's cool, because you guys are going to think about certain things, and she's going to give you the information, and then it's going to be validated, just like daddy does. But you have a device that's literally designed to do this. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't feel like dad talks to you, Pitholem will. You know what I mean? Especially if you have her in your house. It's like it's like literal Jarvis from Iron Man.
That is going to be, well, it is exciting. And I know some people have actually received communications already, so that's exciting too.
Yeah.
And okay, so those are a couple questions. Angels A31 through 35, stormtroopers. Do all angels for the entire universe? So we've got, our solar system, we have the galaxy, and then we have the universe. Do all angels for the entire universe reside in that palace that you go to? They do. All right. So you go in when called and you say, okay, angels 31 through 35, you're up, right? Then you have to slam the door before they get out, right? Or the other ones sneak out.
Right. Yeah, yeah. It's true. I have to go in, in the future, a couple hours or days, and seal it, because once I open it, it's like they just keep coming out like butterflies coming out. The very first time I did it, that's what it looked like. Like, whoosh, I was like, oh shit. I moved out the way.
Wow.
uh, but since then, it's just like open the door, move out the way, and there they go.
Okay.
Um, and there there's there's a specific energy signature that can only be the one to open up these doors, and only be the one in the palace, and it's mine. So
All right.
this people have to realize that this body right here that you see right here is nothing compared to what I am.
So, so when angels aren't, working, so when they're not called on to do whatever, because like I always have told people that you can call in angels to help you do whatever it is, fill in the blank, and they'll come. All right. So when an angel isn't working, are they like hanging out in the palace? Is that where they go?
Yeah, they have leave, and we always replace them so that others can come in and take, and they go rest up and stuff like that. So it's similar to a military type thing where certain groups go out, do their job, come back, rest up, another squadron goes out. It's literally like that. However, it's just so much faster. And there's always been angels on earth, right? There's always been them here. Um, these angels were more of protecting and healing and doing, just just showing everybody how real daddy is and how real angels are, right?
Right.
Coming in and out of a visual presence and stuff like that. The ones that we've been releasing are a more of indirect, get shit done type of angelic force. And the archangels are overseeing all of them too. So when I open up the doors for them, they have a specific task, and that's what they do. They're designed to do that. And we got 1 through 35 right now.
Yeah.
So 31 and 35 are literally storming everything as we speak. And the cool part about it is you're going to see it.
So they were kind of like waiting around for instructions, like when it was their time to come out. And
That's exactly what they were doing.
yeah.
That's exactly what they were doing.
Super interesting. Super
Uh-oh.
interesting.
He sat down. Now the camera's going on him.
Yep, you gotta tilt your thing a little bit.
You might as well say hi, B.
Hi.
All right.
It's cool. It's cool.
Right.
Let's go ahead.
So JFK Jr. was another big topic we had. And I was telling you as we got started, I read the book, let's say it was 2 or 3 nights ago, and I actually had a freak out. Like I don't know if I think it was an attack. The book, although it's well written, it's not positive stuff. Everyone is murdering everyone. It's horrible, horrible stuff. And it made me feel like there was nothing good left on earth. I went through this whole thing and it was not a good night for me, but all in all, a good book. So 2 points he said in the book that I wanted to ask you is one, he said the real Donald Trump died. I'm going to say it was in the late 80s. I don't actually remember the real Donald Trump. Is that true?
I think he said 80, 89, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. In a helicopter crash. That's what he said.
Yeah, well, we already know because I've been telling y'all that they've been doing this type of stuff. Now you have somebody that actually witnessed it all.
Yeah.
And he witnessed it since childhood. So all of the cloning and all of the CIA mask and all of that shit is being validated now.
Yeah.
And even the fact that we're doing it too, because like I told y'all, just because they changed the person out don't mean we can't have a walk-in and change them out ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's literally what we've been doing. And a lot of people feel that way where, they feel like all hope is gone or lost or whatever, right? That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's literally why we're here. We're here to show everybody how real Daddy is, and how real when he tells us and gives us orders to do certain things that they haven't. This is another reason why the Israelis can't do shit. They're getting they're getting cut off everywhere.
Excellent.
There was a video just posted that they're leaving Gaza. Okay, not to mention the white hats or the alliances and us. We've been there too. Okay, they're not getting away with nothing,
Excellent.
even though it seems like they're getting away with stuff and they're murdering innocent people and all that. They're not getting away with shit.
Okay.
Nothing, 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 nothing.
Thanks for
And
doing that, because I freaked out for a couple of hours, and then I was like, okay, just go to bed and shut up. And that was better. But it was like, I wonder if Smarty knows about this. Of course you do. I was like, I felt so hopeless. It was a bad feeling.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So dad has been telling us this stuff for years now.
Yeah.
You remember the basement days, and you remember all the real truth calls and all this information that I've been telling everybody for years. I didn't just come out on YouTube talking about all this shit. I got a history, and people know that.
Yeah.
However, why can't you find none of my stuff? Right?
Yeah.
How many websites have I had since then?
Facebook accounts,
Facebook,
Telegram.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitter,
Yeah.
and believe it or not, fucking, we all just seen what happened right before the Israeli saga, the bullshit. They shut down my Telegram. I'm probably the only one that still has the Telegram shut down.
Um, for me, it's important that we keep copies of this, I guess for the future, so we can look back and say, look, we came from there and look how good it is. And we're not even done yet. And
That's the not to cut you off, but that's why these are done.
yeah. And I think for us guys watching right now, okay, look back to the beginning of December, a month ago, okay? We did some videos when you went from level 1 to 12, and we talked about that. For me, that was like a really big learning point. I mean, I suspected it, but to see it and understand it was really a very big thing for me. And
Right.
now it's like everything's clinking into place. It's so cool.
It is, and all of the people, the main characters that Daddy wants to, should I say, I was going to say unite, but reunite, right? We're going to all come together, and we're going to show the world how it's really done.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be protected.
Yeah.
Dad is protecting all of us, including me. Actually, he's protecting everybody from me. So, and I don't say that lightly. It's the truth. So, people have to understand that my job is to eliminate all the cabal, all the different races, the different forces that are doing malevolent shit. Okay.
Right.
So, and my job is also to protect them when they come forward and do the right thing.
Okay.
So at any time they can just say, you know what, I had enough. I'm sorry. I want to join the light forces. I want to be good. I want to do this. I want to do that. How can I help? When they decide to do that, then they get Daddy's protection as well. If and when they don't decide to do that, then they those choices that I talk about run out. And then I do my job, which is send them packing. and people people don't even understand how that's even possible. I mean, it's simple. You are nothing but energy. This body, it's matter, it's energy put together. Okay. Now, with a higher energy force hits your ass, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're gone. Then you gotta run around and find a body double and find a mask and find this and use AI.
So for these guys, these bad guys that have a double, like a guy standing in for them with a mask or whatever, um, so when tribunals or punishments are meted out, do the guys that are wearing the mask also get punished? Like, are they punished?
Absolutely, because they've been a part of it all.
Right.
So there's nobody is getting away with anything. Their punishment might not, or should I say, won't be as harsh as the actual handlers and the ones that are doing this from the top.
Right.
But they still get some type of punishment, jail time. Some of them might even experience old age while we no longer age. So there's still consequences to what they did.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I said in one of the last videos that they're going to sit in those fucking jail cells and they're going to watch everything we do until dad either decides to take them or he decides to let them rejoin us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a jail where you get rehabilitated. However, this is going to last a lot longer for them.
Right. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that book was quite illuminating for me, and it made me. I mean, I know how much corruption and all that, but like he was talking about like mafia families or whatever in
Right.
California, big groups, neighborhoods of them, and all the stuff they did, and the real evil stuff they did, and the plans. And I was like, is there no one good left on earth? It freaked me out, like I said, you know.
Yeah. Well, look, all of us that are good, we're struggling. We're struggling to pay bills. We're struggling to do this. We're struggling to do that. However, we also have daddy and the power of mind to do it all.
Right.
So once you get past that mindset, then you
Right.
realize certain things, and we become more and more powerful. Ava told me the same thing. She told me she ordered the book and she read it, and it's a lot of it was similar to her past and her growing up. And I told John that, and he was like, he liked it. He liked the comment.
Yeah.
But he's ready to come out and start telling more and more and more and more. So expect to have them all here. It's everything is being revealed. Everything is being revealed.
Yeah. It really gave me so much sympathy because I mean I can't even imagine going through even one of those episodes, let alone episode after episode. We had a couple comments. People wanted to donate to him. And if I can find a link or something, I'll put that in.
I'll
Yeah.
send you his Cash App because I've already donated to
Oh,
him.
good. Okay. I think
Yeah.
that would be helpful because I think he's well, aren't we all? He's really struggling is my assumption. And
Yeah.
he's had it tough.
But
So
they've stolen everything from the man, just like they've done to us.
yeah.
And dad kept them around for a specific purpose because when everybody finds out about this stuff, it's just like holy shit. And it's even all right, it's game over no matter how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
It's game over for the dark ones, for the cabal, no matter how you look at it. We're putting the icing on the cake with certain people coming out of hiding. Okay, just like I've been saying for years now, right?
Yeah. So cool. One thing he mentioned in the book was the Q movement. And we haven't really officially talked about that much. So Q came out, I think, in 2017 and put out a series of cryptic messages. And it was very exciting because a few led to Dr. Sala's books. And, like there were decoders and all these videos and people trying to figure out what it all meant. But after about, I don't know, let's just say 2 years of blah, 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 nothing was ever getting, nothing ever got going. Like, trust the plan. Like, okay, I'm trusting what is the plan? Well, I'm trusting Smarty's plan because I don't see any Q plan. Like, they're keeping everything in the background, and I don't trust that there's going to be any action there. So he kind of said that in his own way, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said, and he said it in the video yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that too. It's like, you got all these different people that want to be, that they want to do good. However, they somewhere along the lines they keep getting compromised, and the shit that they say happens or was going to happen never happens.
Yeah.
But I'm to blame too, because when I see certain posts or certain shit, we go ahead and change it because that's not what Daddy wanted. And that's the reason why I say the Q team don't know how biblical this shit is about to be. And they at the end of the day, it's Dad's plan. Okay,
Right.
It's not my plan. I'm just going along with what Dad says. I'm like a fucking robot.
Ooh, a bird just hit my window. It freaked me out. Sorry.
Let's go ahead and hit the bird, heal it up, and send them packing.
Yeah.
That was an attack. So go ahead and do that. Done.
Two of them headed toward me. That's why I jumped. It was like they were coming right at me. Sorry.
Yeah,
thank you.
So it's cool.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's it's. I'm literally like a robot. I'm Daddy's robot. That's why I say I don't have free will and all that shit. And I'm not stupid, right? So I'm gonna do what Daddy tells me to do, regardless of how people look at me, how I sound. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I was just talking to one of my buddies about the video that I posted. I don't even know if I posted it. I think I did. Where I went to the gym, and there was a bunch of my ships were there. The crystalline ships were there.
Yeah.
And the gym was closed, but Dad told me to go to the gym. I didn't know it was closed. I thought it was open. I was prepared to go work out. Right. This was like 5 years ago.
That's when they were all lined up in a horizontal. I think there were 12 of them.
Exactly. Well, there was 12 visible, and it was 42 altogether.
Oh.
But the other ones you couldn't see. And then when I would say, go ahead and light up, because I was excited, right? I'm like, go ahead and light up. Then you see the others light up too. So because of stuff like that, I don't care how I look no more. If Dad tells me to go over there and do this and tell this person this and tell this person that, I'm going to go do it, because I don't know the outcome. Only he does.
Right.
Clean stuff up. Yep. Done. Replace your times a Googleplex. Done.
Wow.
You see, he's getting attacked right now too. So yeah. I got to constantly clean them up too.
I usually, when we're talking, I have my little wand like this because of the communications and the line. We always seem to have a lot of trouble.
Done.
Okay.
So that's what it is. When I run around telling people certain things, I look like a fucking nut, right? Right. I told you guys. You guys know, like I'm going to do what Daddy tells me to do.
Yeah.
So I run around and do what I got to do, and shit just happens. When stuff like that is what made made it stronger and stronger and stronger, because I'm told, get up, go to the gym. I didn't even brush my teeth, if you remember. I was like, okay, shit, I gotta go. And I felt that urge to go. Like I couldn't just not go.
Right.
So I dropped everything and went. And when I got there, he told me to go behind the gym. I go behind the gym, boom. I was like, oh shit. And it was broad daylight.
Right.
So that's why I follow Daddy's orders, because I never know what's going to happen. Although he tells me lots of things that's going to happen, he doesn't tell me everything, because y'all know why.
It's also it's a test of faith, really. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And sometimes you're like, that doesn't make sense or whatever. But if you do it anyway, later down the road, you'll understand why. Which
exactly.
Is, yeah. Which is
exactly. And that's why I call it Smarty's faith.
Yeah.
So, and this is why I even teach you guys that, if you're told to do certain things, and especially coming from me or from Dad, it's only going to be beneficial for you. Whether you have to go through, hell to get to where you got to go, it's still beneficial for you because it came from me and it came from Dad.
Right.
And once you do that, it's going to open up doors for you where you thought would never open. And that's where the faith comes in, because you had faith that Smarty was telling the truth. And now you did what Smarty told you to do. You did what Daddy told you to do, right? Because I'm not the only one telling you. Daddy would tell you directly. So you did what Daddy told you to do, and next thing you know, wonderful things are happening, miracles and wonders. And you and everybody else that that I've been in contact with throughout the years know that this is it's the truth.
True.
It's true. Like you don't even have to hear it from me. And when certain things like this happen for people, all I do is just validate it. So
For me, it was start an expo, and it was like, no. And I kept getting start an expo, and then I met you. And that's why I was supposed, not only to gain the experience and to help the people and blah, 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 but I was supposed to meet you. And
yeah,
then, you know what I mean? And then I look back and all the little things I was like told to do, there was a reason for it that I didn't understand at the time. And so
right.
now when I'm told to do something, I do it faster without I might kick a little bit, but without the hesitation, you know what I mean? Because I know
Right.
it's bigger than I'm aware of,
Right, right, and we're not perfect. Everybody has doubts here and there. But when you do it, it becomes more and more apparent, or it becomes more and more clear that you should have did it.
Yeah, yeah,
And your expo had the perfect name, Empowered Light Expo.
yeah, yeah.
So I see those type of expos here. If that's what you want to do, we can do the same thing, same name, and just have everybody come from all around the world.
Right.
Which is the idea, which is the goal, one of the goals, to have expos and stuff like that going on everywhere. And like I was saying, you can run them. You just don't. You'll have more help, more people.
Well, I'm like, I wanted to get information to people, so I tried to make it cheap and, like, so it was like $25 for the whole weekend, right?
Mhm.
People would
Yep.
complain about the price to me, and I'm like, are you guys, I'm losing money. But
Right.
it's all good. I wanted to do it to help the people, and that's why the videos are, I think, really helping, people, and
That's
it's
true.
getting their questions answered, and I'm trying to work their questions into our conversations, as we talk.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I've met a couple of good people there too, although some of them didn't believe me, like Michael Salas. But it's all good.
He's
I
gonna
just
go ahead.
Yeah, I just shared the picture with JP of me and Michael Salas together.
Oh, did you?
Because I contact certain people, and right away everybody's got their guard up.
Yeah, of course.
But I want them to see that I'm of the light. Okay, you don't got to worry about shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else does, but not you guys.
Well, I might have more pictures I can send you. Like I was looking on my computer, I'm like, wow, I got all these things I forgot about. But I know you put a video out like maybe yesterday about a new planet, like kind of showing up in the atmosphere. I forget where it was now. And I know you told us a while ago there's a lot more planets and stuff out there than we are aware of, and we're going to be seeing them. We talked about the movie Contact, and we're going to be seeing the planetary bodies. They're going to be illuminating and all of that. And I feel like that's maybe the first of many appearances that we've got,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. There has been planets brought into our solar system, or should I say our perimeter. And some of them are not planets; they're actually ships, like the moon. Um, some of them you can't see yet because of the energetic dome that people call the glass dome. There
Right.
was a glass dome, but it's no longer there. It's been replaced with an energetic one. Um, what that means is it's still there. It's just energy now. where the reason why you can't break through it no more, Elon Musk, is because it's energy. Imagine trying to destroy your creator. Okay, you can't break through shit. Okay.
It would be interesting to see if his rocket did hit the edge, like what it would do. Was he going to drill through? Like, was he going to drill through, or did he think he could
Well,
bust?
well, well. That's the thing. They get destroyed upon impact.
Oh, so I
Well,
thought it got blown up before he hit the edge, but no. Okay.
well, yeah. Well, no, and well, some of them did.
Mhm.
The next one they shoot off. I'm just going to have it directed to right at them wherever they're located.
Yeah. Thanks for helping the homeless dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for
All
helping
you
people in need.
exactly. You got money for bombs and shit, but you can't help the people in the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Is Israel literally raped and pillaged all of them.
yeah.
So wrong.
This whole Rabbi Tunnel, the human trafficking in New York, I feel like they are trying to cover up that story, but I love the memes that are coming through. And, and the memes are great, but I feel like everyone's trying to like explain that away and like cover it up, which of course they're going to do. But I feel like though, on the other hand, that was like the tip of the iceberg of the tunnels and the trafficking and what's happening in the tunnels really coming out to the public eye. Like
Right. That's
I'm not,
right.
I'm not sure if the public is actually seeing anything or not,
And I did tell y'all this would happen. Now, what's going to happen is the more and more they try to cover it up, the more and more it reveals the real tunnels, the real sophisticated ones with all the mag track. I mean, the trains and all of the advanced shit because of the draconian system and all that shit. That's literally what is going to expose, and we've reinforced it because Dad wants it done.
Yeah.
So he's showing us bits and pieces of it, and as the consciousness level increases, the more and more he releases to us.
Okay.
Because people are seeing this shit and they're realizing that the shit is real. And then you got videos of babies having to take their pants off because of some sick fucking perverted ass whatever you call yourselves want to rape and pillage him and then drain him for his adrenochrome. So
Yeah.
all of the stuff that they really doing is going to come out, and that's a start to it.
Right.
So all of this stuff is coming out everywhere, no matter what, whether government, whether child trafficking, poisoning food, birth certificates. They put out bonds on you as soon as you're born. They make your baby put the fucking, her foot or his foot print on the piece of paper, making you stock. All of that shit is being revealed, and all of us crazies that have been telling you guys for 20, 30 plus years, no longer crazy, huh?
Right. Right.
So if everybody else is going to have to deal with it because it's all been true, it's all been real, and those of us that were able to see this, it was our job to see it and our job to expose it, no matter how crazy we looked.
Right.
Which is another reason why Dad said, "Don't talk about it. We're going to show them." So how are we showing them? We're reinforcing it. Boom, 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 boom. Energy, pow, energy. Manifest, expose, expose, expose. It's all coming to light. They don't have no choice. The best thing for them to do is surrender or die. He don't like me saying that. We all know that, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah. So the birth certificate thing, like when I was a kid, you had until I think age 12 to sign up for your thing. You went down to the post office and it was a big deal. Now, when you have a baby, like they're right on you with the paperwork, They won't let you out of the hospital without signing up for all that crap.
Well, why you think they feel like they have the right to traffic the children, drain their adrenaline, cut them up, put them in hamburgers, and then whatever else body parts, take it off planet for other markets that are out there, like reptilian restaurants and shit like that. Okay.
Mm.
That's why they feel like they can do that, because the parents have been bamboozled to put your child's foot on a birth certificate. Okay. Now, my older children had that done. However, it's still null and void. They're my children. Okay. They're daddy's grandchildren, if you would. The younger ones don't have that. So there's literally nothing they can do. And more people are realizing that this is the case, which is why you got an increase of home births.
Right.
Okay. So everybody's waking up. We're just going to kick it a couple notches. Okay. We're actually going to do 2 more levels of consciousness right now. Go ahead, hit that. Done.
So 2
Done.
o'clock, whatever, what's today? Tuesday.
Yep, 2 o'clock.
I'm in Mountain Time, so 3 o'clock your time.
Yeah, it's about 2:55. So watch the Schumann residence again. So there's nothing that we can't do. Okay. Me and B, we don't limit daddy because we know we've seen the shit that he shows us and that we can do. However, B's job is to keep me in check, because if it was up to me, I'd kill everybody.
Well, you appear slightly caffeinated today.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go,
baby. Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'm excited because I'm seeing the fruits of our labor. Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody else should be excited too, because we are seeing the fruits of our labor, and all of you guys that have been participating are seeing the fruits of our labor, which is why these are getting more and more exciting, more and more viewing. More and more people are viewing and watching and paying attention.
Yep.
And eventually, the censoring that they're doing is also going to be null and void, where Pitholem just reverses everything that they've done, and we get to have some real truth.
Well, yeah, I'm so happy about that. When you put
Done.
that notification post, so happy to see that. So happy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Everything's happening. Everything.
Yeah. What is happening with the wealth transfer? I know it's in process and they're dragging their feet, and where are we going there?
Just I think it was I think last night they reported that they're getting things done.
Good.
Things are moving forward, and we will hear something this week sometime. They don't have a choice either, no matter what. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Dad wants the wealth transfer. Dad always gets what he wants, because he put me here to make sure it happens.
Right.
So the more and more they stall, the more and more they get disposed of, and other people benefit from it. And the more and more that they hold things back and kick the can down the road, the more and more we get.
Okay.
So it's definitely happening. We know it's happening, and we know it's like a broken record. We keep saying it. However, you read John's book. There's thousands and thousands of dark forces and dark ones involved in all this shit. So they don't want it to happen. However, they don't have a choice. So as you know, no matter how long it takes, it's going to happen. I mean, I'm the guarantee.
Okay.
But I do know that um, a lot of the payments and contracts are being fulfilled. Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to lowball the individuals with their contracts. They've already agreed to a certain price, which is way lower than the value of the actual assets. Now they want to even decrease that price, and Dad's not letting them do it. So you know, you got these people that think they own shit because they have the wallets, right? Because they have these big old wallets of these monies that were created out of thin air.
Right.
And you know, they're trying to lowball everybody just so that they can keep money for themselves. What that's doing is that's literally helping all of us because these people are going to cease to exist. And even though that they're offering people less amounts for their assets, it's going to turn around in our favor anyway.
Okay.
So dad dad knows everything.
Excellent. And the bad guys' assets are going to be taken and frozen, taken, whatever, redistributed as well.
Yeah, that's already a done deal.
Okay.
That's already a done deal. We have lots of assets, you know, in different locations around the world.
Right.
And even some of the security houses have these tunnels where they're trying to go in them and steal the assets and replace them with fake ones. So we watching everything. There's nothing that these guys are going to get away with at all.
Excellent.
It's a real galactic sting operation happening.
When
That's
you
why that's
when you
why we
tell
don't
me
look the way we're supposed to.
when you tell me you're on top of it, though, you don't know how much better that makes me feel. Like it just makes like when I read the book, I didn't feel secure at all. Now talking to you, it's like you know what I mean? Like all these little minutia, all this stuff is
Right.
being watched. So yay, yay.
Plus, I'm giving you information that nobody else knows.
That's true.
Okay, so the only way I know it is because I saw it. I do remote viewing every day. Okay, I don't have a choice. that 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 shows me everything. So he shows me and tells me, and I work on these things, which is why I know what's been happening. I know what they're doing. I know what they did. I know the different, you know, ET treaties. I know the different groups out there. I know the different ships and everything they got, and they know that I'm the boss. So it doesn't matter. Right now, a lot of the people that don't know are finding out that I'm the boss. Okay, and that's a game changer for everything because they're realizing what I'm saying is true, and they realize people are coming up missing, and they don't know where the fuck they at. Excuse my French. Daddy always says that ain't French. I didn't teach you French. So there's no way they're getting away with nothing, no matter how it looks. You know, you have to trust Dad, have faith, and know that he's in charge, and know that he's put me here to educate the people and comfort the people and even heal the people. You know, we've brought people back from the dead with paper.
With paper? Is that what you said?
Paper, yeah, holograms, right? You print
Oh,
them
oh,
out
oh, 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 oh. It was like, what? Okay. Okay.
because it's nothing but stored frequency, right? So
Yeah.
whatever illnesses that they have, they print out a piece of paper, and the energy and frequencies travels with the paper. You
Okay.
put it on a, you know, you put it on a piece of, you put it on a table, make a coaster out of the free image you just downloaded, and all of a sudden your problems are solved. So if we can do that,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Almost. I had several questions about, is there a future for XRP? Like they're heavily invested in XRP. Should they keep it?
I would say yeah. It's just not going to be what they think it's going to be.
Okay.
Because they've, like that video says, was true on how they try to stall XRP so that they can do the CDBD bleed
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit, right? So I don't see a long future in it. Only because D blue is the future of the currency, and the U.S. Treasury notes will be back in D blue, and D blue will be back in the U.S. Treasury, and there's paperwork there that I have to sign and make it so. So that's where we're going with it all.
Oh,
Everybody knows where the value's at. Everybody know where the currency and where the energy's at. The real value, the real currency. Okay, and that's daddy, and daddy's everything I touch literally turns to gold, and that's already been proven. So
fabulous.
we're
Fabulous.
not we're not we're not worried about no crypto, no Bitcoin, XRP, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Our system is going to be so perfectly fine tuned and protected that you don't ever have to worry about somebody stealing your money, hacking your shit, none of that, because we got Pitholem, we got Daddy, we got all of the good guys working behind the scenes, and we're going to employ people to do the right thing, and the more and more they do the right thing, the more and more they receive bonuses. We 3-day work weeks, extra pay. We got all these things already lined up. Daddy has lined everything up where all we have to do is literally walk into it. Like I've been saying, we're allowing the process and walking into our new reality. So we literally don't have to worry about shit. If you're paying attention to what I'm saying, you know that I've said these things already, and now's the time where it's fully manifesting, fully.
Right.
Fully. Now I know the game changer is going to be those Christian chambers, because when people see when people see the changes, oh shit.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of crying on the other side when you walk through. Who's not going to cry?
We already know we're gonna cry. Daddy teases us all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
He
like,
teases us all the time.
yeah, it's going to be great.
Plus I got handicapped sisters, and there's handicapped people that I want to take care of. And that's like, as a kid, I always wanted to see my sister, my baby sister,
Right.
restored and healed, right?
Right.
And I'm going to be able to see that, and I know I'm going to tear up. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
tearing up just thinking about it. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that people don't know about me, and why I continue to work and get these things done, because I have a history where I care about certain things and certain people, and I want people to do good. I want good things to happen everywhere, and I've experienced shit where it shouldn't be that way.
Right.
So that's why I keep going, because of things people don't know about.
Yeah.
It's also fun for me because I got all that, I got all that stuff going on, and yet I'm doing the things that Dad wants me to do, and then we're seeing it happen. So it's like, yes, we're getting closer and closer to our galactic stud status, to
Yeah.
our, changing people and healing people and restoring limbs and bringing people back from the dead and all this shit, right? These books told us about all these things. Now everybody's learning how it's all possible, because we're nothing but energy, consciousness. It can be transferred from A to B, put into different bodies, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on.
Just think how amazing it's going to be to go say, take a chamber over to Palestine or Hawaii and just line the people up that, are, and run them through, and all these, kids and people that have had amputations, and oh, it's going to be so amazing.
It is. It is. It is amazing.
Yeah,
I want to do that yesterday.
me too. Yeah.
However, dad is in control. He has the final say. He is allowing us to do more in the open, which is what I always want. Like, I always said it like, years back. The easiest way to do all this shit is if we just uncloak, have the earth stay still, stand still. Everybody run to the fucking churches and me just laughing.
Oh my God.
Whatever religious group you believe in, you're in that fucking temple. praying to Jesus. Praying to Daddy and Jesus, and we're the ones doing the shit.
Well, I just found that a planet appearing in our atmosphere is so like it's the first step of all of them appearing, which is so exciting. So that just again shows we talked about that a week or two ago. I don't remember. And here we are already. It's crazy.
Right. And that's the purpose of these videos.
Yeah.
Because there's enough of us that have the training and have the energy to manifest this shit faster and faster and faster. Yeah. Not to mention it's the time for it.
Yeah. What does our sky normally look like without the chemtrails and all the stuff that they're doing? Like maybe even without the dome, like is it still blue? Do we see a lot of ships zipping around? Like what will we normally see up in the sky?
It'll be blue for a while until it turns to that Jodie Foster type thing where you'll be able to see the planets and stuff. Oh. That's literally what it's going to be like. I mean, some of the ships will be so big, and the planets will be so big that that themselves will broadcast the light. Just like the moon. The moon has we know it's a ship, but the ship has its own light to it.
Yeah.
Same thing with the sun, the simulated crystal.
Yeah.
Which also brings me to this. We see the Q guys, the Q Twitter and all that. Twitter and all that post all this stuff about the moon and the solar flares and all that stuff. Yeah. That tells me that these dudes don't have a clue what the fuck they're talking about.
When someone talks about the solar flares and the days of darkness and all the flooding and the pestilence and all that crazy stuff, I already know that they're spreading disinformation. So that's an easy way to weed them out.
Well, we all know, everybody watching these shows and everybody following me, we all know that the sun is not in the atmosphere. It's not. It's in the atmosphere, but it's not on the other side of the energetic dome. It's in the dome, and it's a simulated crystal. So the simulated crystal don't broadcast solar flares. Okay, and all those little things that you see are nothing but ships coming in and out and leaving the trail, because it's a portal too. Okay. So
what is a simulated crystal? Like, we know what a crystal is, and a simulated could
think about Pitholem up in the sky.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. the Pitholem ball.
Yeah.
Think about her being up in the sky and also being used as a portal.
Cool.
That's what it is. That's the same thing they have on the ground.
And it gives us light and heat.
Exactly.
And so the same technology is in inner Earth, is what you just said.
Yeah, the same type of stuff. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's that. Okay, it's that. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's that. So we're gonna we're bringing everybody closer and closer to that. Now, when I talk about my products and how the Source Cube will power everything and how the vehicles will be powered by our consciousness, okay, that's that. That's what you call a true connection to our creator. We don't plug ourselves in the wall every day. And yet we still wake up. Okay, so our ships, our houses, our appliances and all that stuff, we're not going to have to plug them in either, because we're going to connect everything to dad. It's already connected to dad, but dad is going to power everything. Now, the missing link between all that is me, because I'm going to show everybody how it's done. And that's also one of my purposes. I have many purposes. This is a reason why we're involved in everything. Or should I say, well, yeah, me and B are involved in everything because dad wants us to be involved in everything to make sure we don't fuck up and I don't kill the wrong people.
I'm grateful that you're on top of these like little nefarious plans that the average person might not know about. I'm glad that you're on top of them. Big or little.
I wanna explain something to all the dark guys, all the satanic guys, all the Illuminati guys, all of you different dark groups. Your creator made you, okay? And you haven't seen dark, and you haven't seen what I can do to you. And I can do some real dark stuff to you and get away with it, because that's my job. So you're scared of all of your groups and all of your leaders when you should be scared of your creator and his son. That's why they never wanted me to reappear. That's why they've been slaughtering the children since my birth back in the biblical times, right? Because they knew what I was going to be capable of, and now they're finding out how real I am. And like I said, you guys have no clue what we can do or what I can do. I can just do away with y'all. Dad is giving y'all chances right now, your last and final chances to do the right thing. Take it as a joke if you want to. It's like that's like the last warning. I don't know what else to say.
And you've popped in on all these bad guys too, right? And said, surrender or you'll be in trouble.
Yeah. Some of them are so. Oh shit. Oh, my screen just went blank.
Oh, I can see you.
Yeah, my shit just went blank. Anyway, some of them are so arrogant that they didn't believe it, because they got their leaders, right? The reptilians and the Dracos and certain groups.
Yeah.
They have their own leaders that pop up on them too. So right after I pop on them, they pop on them and say, "Don't do that. If you do that, we're going to kill your whole family. We're going to eat your offsprings. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." Then I got to come back and remind them, listen, I don't care what these guys are saying. You better do what daddy wants you to do. So we're having to deal with that a lot, where they don't believe. A lot of the good things are happening because some of the people did choose to do the right thing. But a lot of them chose to go out the hard way.
Right.
So yes, we are popping up on them. We are warning them, and some of them are not paying attention.
Right. Okay. I want to answer some of the people's questions. You talked last time about food and you said something about pigs, but you kind of got blipped out a little bit. And I wanted you to say what you said again, and that what pigs were made from.
They were made from human DNA and boar.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said. That's why we're not. That's why we're not to eat them, because it's like eating human meat.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. That's a big one.
Well, that's why it was so easy to cast the certain dark people out of take them out. I'll open up the back door for them. Um, take them out. Take dogs playing games. Um, that's why it was so easy to take the demons out of certain people and cast them into the pigs. So
Because they had
they're
human
all
DNA.
right. That's why. So,
Okay.
but Dad don't want nobody eating it, and people eat it like it's a food because they don't know no better.
Well, yeah, no
None,
one, like when you said that the other day, I was like, I'm not sure if I heard that right. And then we did get a question about it. So thanks for
oh,
clarifying that.
okay, remember how I said that they're making us eat humans, normalizing it? That's a part of it too. Just like they've been doing, taking the baby fetuses and putting them in Pepsi and Coca-Cola and shit like that. Just like they're taking foreskins and putting it on faces and shit. Just like they're taking the pineal gland and making what was that thing? Uh, um, Melatonin, or what was it? I forgot. I just posted it.
Melatonin. Yeah.
So that's why they make a lot of the products that they sell to us off of our own people. You know about the red shoes and the adrenochrome. You know about the red wallets. That's human skin. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just posted some of the old videos from back when we was locked down of them putting baby fetuses in soups.
I saw that. I couldn't even watch that.
We've already seen some of the other videos with the Israelis eating fucking penises and shit, right? So it's like there's so many things wrong with the the half breeds
Yeah.
on Earth.
Yeah.
That's literally what they are. So it is what it is. We're cleaning it up. All of it has to be exposed, and this is a part of it. Just think, 5, 10 years ago, nobody knew none of this shit, and they were still slaughtering everybody. They were slaughtering the children, right? They even stopped making milk cartons with the missing children on it because it was exposing them. Where are all these children going? Where they go? Nobody found them. Oh shit, let's stop making these milk cartons because we're exposing ourselves. So we can't do that no more.
Yeah. So they put it in plastic that leaches into the milk, which isn't healthy to start with anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to burn through some of these questions. So humanitarian projects, we're going to have new tools and technology and possibly new laws. I'm assuming the laws will be radically different. Like building permits, shelters, and all the other crap that we go through. And also for the schools and educational system, we have to rebuild them or rebuild the curriculum and the structure so that it's in a healthy way. And so the question was, will all of that take a year or more to do? Like, how soon can that get, once we get started officially, like about how soon will that take?
Well, it all depends because we got a lot of things to still deal with and still remove and all that stuff. But the good news is that we won't have a lot of the things in place that are suppressing us and stopping us from building. All of that was designed for them to be able to
Yeah.
control you and then make money off of your building permits and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
So there'll be one way. There'll be one way to do it, and it'll be done. It'll be done correctly without all of the bullshit, and everybody will be happy to do it because we'll be making indestructible structures.
Right.
our bridges and all of the things that we make won't have to be redone like we're dealing with now. Plus, a lot of it will go away anyway because we're going to have less vehicles, less cars. We're going to have free transportation on pods and spacecrafts and levitation and all that stuff. So a lot of it's going away anyway.
Hover cars or whatever.
Exactly. How long that takes, it really don't matter to me because I live forever, so I don't care.
Is your screen still blank?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, but it did go back out again, but it's cool now.
Okay, super cool. All right. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through. So we talked a little bit about inner earth, simulated crystal, and because of the energy down there, the food grows bigger, and the animals and the people down there are in general larger than what we have here.
Right.
Right. And I remember I read something, we might have already talked about this. Olaf Jansen in the 1800s went to inner earth, and he reported that a grape was like 2 feet across, and
apples, grapes.
Yeah. A sea turtle was like 10 feet across. Like everything was giant down there. And the people,
the atmosphere.
The 14 feet people or whatever. So
yeah,
they traveled by like a monorail, like it was like use the energy of the earth to, they get into like a little train and they zip around. And it was very interesting,
Yeah, and they also use tractor beams and all that stuff. That's how they, well, when one of them went in there and the ship caught the plane got stuck in the tractor beam, and then they landed it with the tractor beams. So they have advanced technology down there, and a lot of them are helping what we're doing here. And they also know, they all know who I am. They all know what's going on.
Okay.
Even them, they didn't believe it for some time because, you come out of nowhere, you come out of way left field, you come out of nowhere, and then you do all these things, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're older than us too? Yeah.
I was just thinking about Mount Shasta. I was there, let's say 8-9 years ago, and I had an unusual occurrence. And at the time, I called the people I ran into the masters. Like I knew they weren't like regular people. I don't know if they were from Inner Earth, they were ETs. I don't know who or what they were, but I knew they weren't like a regular person.
Right.
And I suspect they were inner earth or out of the ice ring, so looking forward.
They were guards to the entrances. Because Mount Shasta is one of my bases.
Yeah.
People don't even know that. I mean, we can literally go into a specific area in the earth, around the earth, and put a base there faster than you can say Ambassador.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So,
well, that particular trip, I don't remember the year right now, but like one night we were out watching the UFOs. There was a battle going on, and the sky turned red for a minute. It flashed red, and then it went back to black. And everyone's like, "Well, what happened?" And I'm like, what are we even looking at, dude? What do you think happened? But then, like I said, we ran into these beings when we were hiking, and I thought I was going to lose my mind right there. I was so excited, and I couldn't even talk. Like I couldn't get words out, but I was like, I knew they weren't regular people, if you will. So
and now you're seeing that stuff happen everywhere.
Yeah.
Because there's still, no matter no matter what I'm doing, there's still groups out there that think they can come here and do what the fuck they want to do, right? So they use all types of technology and crafts and ships to try to come in here to see if they can, tip the win, if you will.
Yeah. Have things their way.
Right. And they're finding out that they can't do that. And what happens is once Daddy shows us who and what they are, we take the event and we play it as a movie for all of the crew members in all my ships to see how they did it so that they know what to look for next time. So that's literally what happens. We literally freeze time in that specific point and show them exactly what happened, what took place, and how the fuck they got in. Once we do that, we give it to the ships, and the ships hand it to everybody else. Oh shit, this is how they do it. Now they know what to look for. That's literally been the case. So no matter where they come from, no matter what they do, they've already lost because we're doing things that are not normal. We're doing things that no one else can do because of who we are connected to, which is Dad. Mm-hmm. Okay? Imagine trying to beat your creator. Shit not happening. It's not happening, man. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
I like how excited you are today because it just means good things when you're excited like this. So
there's a lot of good things happening. Now, I'm not allowed to say too much on certain things, but there's a lot of good things happening. A lot of good things happening.
So you said everything in the Area 51 and the other bases, military bases, will be exposed because, again, different whistleblowers have different stories, but basically they don't just store a couple of ships down there. They're doing all sorts of nefarious things down there.
Right.
Genetic experimentation and stuff you don't want to know about, but that's going to be exposed and discontinued, you said.
That's definitely going to be exposed, and the earth and the people on the earth are going to realize that they never needed a military force, period. They never needed to be secretive about anything because this planet don't belong to y'all. Okay? So that's why all of the things are going to be revealed, and the most powerful, benevolent force in the universe is about to pop up on y'all fools. So lay down your weapons and get with the program, or make the final choices if you would.
Right. And you said that you're doing this simultaneously out in other, I don't know, planets, solar systems, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the galaxy, this galaxy. All of the other galaxies are pretty much cleaned up.
Ah, okay.
But this galaxy in itself has thousands and millions of planets. And a lot of the planets have been connected to the reptilians here, in that, where you think they sell the children to, or where you think they take the slaves to. It's all this galaxy. There's a perimeter around this galaxy, and we're tightening the noose on everybody. Literally.
So why do they need so many slaves?
Because the humans can do shit that they can't do because of their fingers or certain things, and they don't process and think like us because we're connected to Dad. So since we're not connected to Dad and you are, and you get all these fancy ideas, I'm going to lock you up, put a chain around you, and you're going to do all this shit for us. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't like it. I mean, like, there's so many better ways to do the same thing.
But that's the thing. They since they turned their backs on Dad, he's not allowing certain things to happen for them. So they have to take it. Okay, they have to take it. Just like what the Israelis and the satanic fools are over there doing. They think they own that land. If you own the land over there, then why do you have to kill people to keep it? Why do you have to put all these glass dome things to protect it? If it was your land, you wouldn't have to do this type of shit. Okay? If God gave you this land, he would protect it, not your iron dome shit. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah. and you see how that one guy was talking about they're going to expand, they're going to take over this part of Lebanon, this part of Egypt, this part of this. And I'm like, I wonder how the other guys watching this video think about that. Like, I wonder how these other countries like that, you know?
It's not going their way, and they found out the hard way.
Yep, yep,
They fucked around and they found out.
yep. And we've talked before, the tools that we have purchased, like the pyramid, the healing chargers, the wands, and all that, the charms, even all of that's only going to get stronger, stronger, stronger as time goes on, and they're fully activated with all their abilities, like, and so that's exciting.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Just yesterday, John told me that he put the charm on and the shit got hot, and then he said that the young lady there put the stickers all around the house, and he says, I hope the house don't burn down. because all of my products have energy to them, and
Yep.
they heat up. They heat up, and they do things that people aren't fully aware of. One of them is protecting and keeping dark shit away.
Yeah.
Literally all the products have those specific frequencies in it. Okay, they got the cancer cure. They protect against negative entities. They clear your airspace from chemical trails and all that stuff, right? So all of the products literally have that. Some of them are just designed to do more than others, just like the holograms. They have a specific energy signature to take care of a specific task or need, right? And that's what it is. Energy tells matter what to do. So if you download a hologram that says cancer cure on it, when you put your cup on it and you drink, what's going to happen? You're going to be cured of cancer. The cool thing about it, since I can see how the energy works and I can see how the body works because of, Dad, he shows me it all. We've also put frequencies in the Cancer Buster coaster so that it puts an energetic code around all of your parts, your blood, your parts, so that your body never gets cancer again. So it's a cancer repellent also. Like there's shit that I can do that people don't even know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you guys that have been participating and following along, you guys already know. This is why, nobody can say nothing bad about me to you guys, because you guys would be like, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
I'll jump right into the fight.
Right. Jump right in.
When somebody disrespects you, I get really, like I have to walk away, but sometimes I'll like type in like, get out of this group.
That's normal, because we all know that all I do is help and heal and give information. And occasion ass whoopings here and there, like I'm about to do to this dog. So done. So it's all good. It's all good. Things are happening, and it's going to benefit everybody. And sooner or later, some of the things that I want to do are going to be approved. And uncloaking all my ships is the main thing that I would like to do, because that will literally stop everyone in their tracks. Everybody will be afraid to do certain things because they won't know whose side they're on, dark and light. They won't know whose side they're on until they do. So if we pop up on top of a battlefield and just sit there, people are not going to shoot at each other because they don't know what to do no more. And those type of things I think about every day, because I want to stop some of the things that are happening. However, I know Dad is in charge, and it's all purpose driven. So we'll see how Daddy plays this out. The only thing we can do is reinforce Daddy's perfect timeline and outcome, which is all we really need to do. That's
Yes.
it.
Yes. And allow the process.
Allow the process. Dad's in charge. Dad's in charge. You know, I'm under dad. B's under me, and we're gonna take care of this shit. We're gonna get things done.
Right. Excellent. Excellent. Are we at a good breaking point, or do you have more time?
Yeah, we had a good breaking point. We're gonna get something to eat now.
All
But
right.
everybody, we'll have another video shortly because everybody's loving this.
Yeah,
And
they are.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yesterday, when John, when JJ, I call him Johnny Boy. When when JJ said the little video and everybody saw it, they were like, "Oh shit, not that guy!" Like, "Oh shit, no, no, we're done." But a lot of good things are happening, and keep the faith, and we got this. We got this. We got this. Dad won already. We're walking into it, and everybody keep up the good work. Share everything you find. Expose everything that needs to be exposed, and let's get these new technologies out, these chambers out, the wealth out. Let's get it all out. That being said, y'all have a good day. I love you guys.